today on Divorce Court.
Me and my wife, Tika, we've been together for 10 years and married for 4 years. We have 3 beautiful children together. That is my best friend.
My biggest problem with Corey is he puts all his time in his music and not in our marriage.
I want the judge to tell Tika to listen to the direction of her husband and play the role that a wife should play.
If Corey doesn't change, he's gonna push me out of our marriage.
If Tika doesn't change, I will be forced to leave because these issues are gonna drive us to an end anyway.
Divorce Court is now in session.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Tika G and Corey G. Mr. and Mrs. G, you have been married for 4 years, but together for 10. You have 2 children together. You have come here because your marriage, you believe, is ending. You don't want it to end, and I think that one of the best things I can do as a divorce court judge is to stop as many divorces as I can. So you've come here to get my advice and opinion, and Mrs. G, I'm gonna start with you first. Tell me why we're here today.
Well, Judge, we're here today because Corey, it's just our relationship has came to kind of like a standstill. It's mainly because of his music. He is pursuing a rap career, and it's for...
How novel! We never get that in here.
Well, you know, he's been doing it. I know he's been into that since we've been together.
She know,
so,
she know I'm good at it.
Okay.
Is it time? Is it money? Is it failure to be with the family? Tell me what he's not doing.
It's all of that. It's mainly, you know, we don't even have any quality time together. You know.
Is he on the road a lot? Work with me here.
I never know. I actually never know what's gonna happen. I mean, we could be on a regular schedule during the week. We're at home, and you know, he's running out the door. I mean, every time his phone go off, he's gone. And I mean, he tells me he's gonna go just do this, and I mean, it's hours. And then next thing you know, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
You know,
I'm looking up. I'm looking up, and here he come in.
Okay.
And it's all type of stuff.
Mr. G, why don't you explain to me the nature of your business and why it has to be conducted the way you're doing it?
Well, I started my own label, and when you're doing that, you have to, you know, it's kind of like you have to come on call. It could be your big break at any time, or better yet, you have to put in the work just to see the profit. So my promoting, my studio time, that's important to me. So if I'm not working my day job, I'm working on my dream. I'm chasing my dream.
And I understand that.
Now, what's your day job?
I'm a forklift driver at a warehouse, and I don't plan to be doing that.
I got a lot of rappers in here. But has nary a one of them driven a forklift? My man...
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Hang on. My man is holding down his part.
And yes, ma'am.
I was raised in a household where a week could go by before I saw daddy. Somebody in jail, 3 o'clock in the morning, they got cash, pops out, bailing them out, because that's his thing.
Yeah.
And if he does get where he's going, there's a lot of cash that's laying there that you're gonna get part of. Why can't you allow him the freedom to take you on to the next level?
Judge Lynn, when it comes to the point that every single weekend and then you breaking our dates, you in strip clubs all the time, I mean, it's like...
Now, do you think he's doing wrong in the strip club?
On a promotion.
That's what I was gonna get to.
Go ahead.
Now,
tell me what he's doing.
Okay, so I have looked in his phone, and...
And what did you see?
Well, she mentioned... Was they gonna go to lunch today? That's what she asked. So this was from when I seen it. It went off at 3. It was 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is that when she sent it, or that's when you saw it?
She sent it at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Are we going to lunch today?
Yes. Are we going to lunch?
Mr. G, would you like to explain that?
It's a rapper lifestyle. Those are fans. Like, you know, when they send a text or a call or anything like that, I gotta respond.
Fans
I have to
Corey.
respond.
Now,
Yeah,
wait a minute,
they
though.
fans.
Your fans take you out to lunch and stuff?
I mean, hey, she might have a snag for me, you know.
That's what it always is. It's always something like that.
Hang on, Ms. G.
That's what it mostly is.
Let me ask you something, Mr. G. Now, You heard me give a little soliloquy there on your behalf. You heard that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I believe in an entrepreneurial dude who's holding down a job. I believe in it.
Yes, ma'am.
But aren't there certain things that are out of bounds, even in the name of economics?
It is.
I mean, if you're really that good, one lunch with one chick. Now, if it was somebody from CBS or NBC or Fox, I could see, can't miss it.
Right?
But just a chick from down the street. Are you making rational decisions and balanced ones based upon your current obligations to your wife and children?
I mean, due to me chasing my dream like I am, I need her to be my #1 supporter, you know? So
And
it's like when
You
I
didn't
get...
answer my question. I said, don't miss a meeting with some mogul, but just every chick that calls ought not be responded to.
Yes.
But she know I'm not...
Yeah.
She know I'm not responding to every chick that calls.
And Judge, I just want to say, I do support him. I even offered to, model for him and be on he does flyers and CD covers and stuff like that, videos, put me in it. I want to be a part of it too. But all he do is push me away, just tell me, no, you can't go to this one. You can't go to this one. With him not being able to give me any time and stuff, and then thinking that he just gonna jump on me after coming in, and I don't even know where you been.
I'm a man, I got
It doesn't matter.
Mr. G, do you understand the nature of her complaint?
I understand the nature of her complaint. That's why, I feel like as a wife and me being a husband, I should be satisfied.
Now, Mr. G, I want to talk to you about some of your concerns in this relationship. You say that she dresses far too sexy for a married woman and that she ought to go out more appropriately dressed because she's looking for attention from other men. Right. Explain that to me.
Right, you married now. All that sexy dressing, the cleavage showing and short dresses and the tights and all that kind of stuff.
Now, you okay with what she got on now?
Yeah, that's fine what she got on now, but you should see it when we not here. So I can go out with all the other friends. I don't be understanding, like, you married. You can't straddle the fence in a single life of being married. That's just how that is. Like,
don't you straddle the fence a little bit, though? You do it in the name of your career, but you do take calls from women, go to lunch with women, all the things that I think you would find distressing if she did them.
But that's to better our future. What she's doing is just going out and just dressing and hanging out. That's hanging out.
This is his mind frame. This is his mind frame. This is what I got to deal with.
Hey, look, this is how it is. This is how it is. If you dress sexy and stuff like that, it's like, no. It's like, you got,
Has she ever done anything to cause you concern? Anything that she said or done on social media that makes you believe that she's messing with other dudes?
Now, I can say I really have had my suspicion in the past, but I trust things. We really have been strong on that. But the thing about it is, like, for instance, I seen on Facebook one time, like a lot of friends with your male guys, they'll be like, hey, how you doing and stuff like that, and she like give them so much conversation. It's like, okay, in the conversation, what are y'all getting to? Like, y'all not just...
Well, what kind of conversation? He and I have a lot of conversations.
We
talk all day long.
Conversation, not a decent conversation a married woman should have with another single man. You see what I'm saying? Like,
give me an example of some of the wrong things that are being said.
This is an example. Like, God knows you're married. He's in your, messaging you or whatever the case may be. He's asking how you been. Then he bring up the past. Oh, I remember when we used to do this and hang out and go to the club and you and your friends and stuff like that. Like, it's okay to elaborate on those things, but it's like she goes into, yeah, I miss it, and, it kind of makes me feel like that's what she'd rather be doing. So I feel like...
I think that's your insecurities talking there, Mr. G. I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way. Mrs. G, let me ask you about the romantic aspects of your marriage, because you say there is none anymore.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now. When we got together, honestly, Judge, we used to get it in all the time. We did. We did. And we just have like a strong bond like that. But with him not being able to give me any time and stuff, and then thinking that he just gonna jump on me after coming in, and I don't even know where you been.
I'm a man. I got
It doesn't matter.
Mr. G, do you understand the nature of her complaint?
I understand the nature of her complaint. That's why, you know, I feel like as a wife and me being her husband, I should be satisfied.
Okay. Do you think, as a wife, she has a right to be satisfied as well?
She does have a right to be satisfied, and I don't take it away from her, but...
But you do, and let me tell you how. She's not satisfied. She doesn't feel sexy or sexual because sex for us is a more complicated thing. It's not just the mad rumpy bumpy and we're done.
Yeah.
Well, you have to do other things to satisfy her. And part of your manhood is to know what it is and do it. And quiet as it's kept. Y'all talk about it like it takes 2 hours to get to end. You know, 5-10 minutes of a little softness and touching and a conversation over the phone just a little bit. Work us all day long just a little bit. It gets you there quicker. It's not that hard.
I understand.
You understand?
And that's how we got. I mean, that's how we got to this point. I don't take nothing away from Corey. Corey, a wonderful father. I mean, and he really is a good man. It's just the whole thing of, if you don't know how to be passionate about me in our marriage, just like you passionate about your music, I mean, then what are we doing? We might as well.
That was beautifully said.
Yeah.
That was beautifully said.
You're a wife, you're a mother first. I feel like that's his first priority. If you can't understand that, then we're gonna have a problem. So I feel like she gets upset because she can't have it her way. But
And you see how you keep on saying
And let me
her
ask
way.
you this. You're a wife and a mother first. What are you first? Now, Mrs. G, you say he wants to control everything you do, your friends, your marriage, you know, that everything's got to be his way or the highway. Why don't you give me some examples of his controlling nature?
If he wants to go somewhere, and he know I'm trying to go somewhere too, he'll do everything that he can to make sure I can't go nowhere. Like if I'm trying to take the kids, you know, try to take them to a babysitter or a mother's house or something like that. Oh, well, they have to do this. You got to take them there. No, you need to stay here. He'll do stuff like that. But you're their father too.
Right.
I mean, I gotta have time. But that all that is so he'll know exactly where I'm at. So he can go do whatever. And if I do go out with my friends, I got a lot of single friends. He got a problem with that. I can't help. Most of them, my friends are the ones I grew up with.
That's why they single though.
Now, Mr. G, your response to that, what she's saying and complaining about, do you think she's got it wrong, or you just believe that she just ought to stay home?
I mean, you know, this is what you signed up for.
No.
You came a wife. You're gonna be at home.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this,
But
Mr.
see-
G. What did you sign up for?
But see,
See, hang on.
see,
Hang on. I'm gonna put it to you this way. We talked about the romance, and you were light on that department, but you did sign on for that. You signed on to love, care, honor, and cherish a woman. You signed on for that, and part of that is the romance. Part of that is making her feel like she has value and is important and can enjoy her life. You are her protector, you are her lover, but you are not her master. And I think that is what she's trying to convey to you at this time.
He always said that we a team. That was our main thing. We first got together. We're a team, and that's all I'm really just trying to be. I'm trying to still be his teammate. I still want to be sexy for him. You know, I want to be able to support him. I want him to be able to support me. If I can do it, I feel like he can do it too.
Okay, Mr. G, what do you think? Do you think, remember when I was talking about the romance and the little, you think you could do that?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that has value?
It has value. I can do that. It's no problem. I mean, it's no problem. It's no problem to do it. But at the same time, just like she's asking for something, I'm asking for something too.
And
We
what
gotta
are you
meet each other
asking
halfway.
for?
I need her to be my #1 fan. She knows what I'm doing is important to me. My record label is
How
important to me.
can she be a better fan?
Just showing more interest in what I do. Showing more interest in what I do.
Well, she says she wants to be on the flyers and do the photographs and all that kind of stuff. That's showing interest, is it not?
When you first started, I was out there with you and handing out CDs in the club. I was doing all that.
Was she doing all that?
She was doing all of that, but it seems like now.
I don't get no credit for that though.
It seems like now, since it's not going her way, it's like being a baby about it. Like, I'm not gonna support you because I'm not getting my way.
What's not going her way? That's the part I don't get. What's not going her way?
Like she said, if she's trying to go somewhere, you're a wife, you're a mother first. I feel like that's his first priority. If you can't understand that, then we're gonna have a problem. So I feel like she gets upset because she can't have it her way. But
and you see how you keep on saying
let me ask you this: you're a wife and a mother first. What are you first?
Protector and a provider.
Protector and a provider.
Yes.
Mr. G, manhood does not end at the money. Just because I think you are a good dude, I think you love this woman, I think that you want to have a good, whole, and meaningful relationship. But what I think you've forgotten is that being a lover and a provider and a protector is more than simply, I can do anything as long as I make the money, you need to take care of everything else. That's not enough. It's just not enough. To love a woman, you have to support her needs, her wants, and her desires, her need for romance, her need to have a little fun outside of the house because you're not there all the time. A child and a mother all day long, I love my children. Those people make you crazy if that's all you doing all day long. And you need to support her like when you were first married. You were doing that. I know you were. Yeah. I know you were because I saw her face when she talked about how you used to be. You were her partner. You were her running buddy. You were her road dog. That's how it was. And I know you have other things to do now as well, but don't forget, get your road dog here. Do you know what I mean?
I understand, Judge. I'm trying my best to hold it down at home, but you know, as me being a man, I have to do what I have to do. I think about.
And I'm just trying to redefine what it is you have to do as a man. It is simply not satisfy your dreams, desires, and bring home money. It is also to care and comfort and love and cherish the woman that's raising your children, and your children will be no more stable than she is. And if she's not feeling comfortable, cool, calm, together, and happy, your children have less than an opportunity of all those things. You with me? Now, just because I like you, Mr. G, Lord help me. Go ahead and throw me a rap.
Want a rap? Okay. Stay down till you come up. That's the motto that I follow. Searching for some light, but I'm just praying for tomorrow. Another day, another dollar. That's how the world turns. Fall down and get back up. That's just a lesson learned. Hey, that's as far as I got. As far as I got. That's freestyle. As far as I got.
Freestyle, that very good. I know that's difficult to do, but anyway, you know. Don't lose the forklift. Best of luck to you. This matter is adjourned.
I'm glad you're here for us and providing and doing that, but you know, I also need you. You know, I need you as well, and so I'm gonna try to be there for you, and I want you to be here for me too.
This is my teammate, so it's like maybe I can just go ahead and add her to what I'm doing because this is a dream. It's called G-Way for a reason. It's all about my family, so I think I can do more of involving her in more of my dream, well as her involving me more in her dream, and we can make it work.